If we cannot do it, perfection comes from that, from mastering the rhythm when I play. You see what I play at the beginning, then you notice why this way of playing, when you have control really, rhythmical, which in Flamenco is the most important thing, it means that you master rhythm. To master rhythm, we need to count. So if you cannot count it, it means only one thing, which is that there is doubt there. Because if I can match what I play with this guy here, and with my own voice, which represents my internal beat, externalized when I count it loud, out loud, and that those three things are matching what I am playing, what the metronome plays, and my inner tempo, my counting, along with that all together, that is called perfection. And just cannot be challenged, right? But still, why? Because you prove it, you have control rhythmical of the thing. But still, some people do not get it, mainly trolls. Why they said this is wrong, or you're not playing it right, or you suck, or this thing. Why they said that? You don't explain properly, etc. Why they said that? Well, you have to, first of all, know that when people, most people in YouTube, is not watching you. When you make a video, if you are making some, I tell you this advice because I have 2,000 videos in this channel public, you are watching now, so I have some experience on this thing. So therefore, when you are making a video, I myself do it with the intent to communicate this or give an idea to others of what we are doing, about what we do here in our lessons in Skype with the study program of the Paco de Lucia style, etc. Not to encourage do-it-yourself philosophies, because this thing here, you cannot really learn it alone. You need to have coaching, personalized expert supervision, not saying supervision, experts should be. And then make sure that what you're doing is right. That's why we also record homeworks in video, which you can see yourself from outside. How are you doing? And you can improve out of that. You should be improving. If you record, say, homework last month and how you are playing now, are we stuck or what? All these things we need to know. So to do that, we need guidelines and guidance, of course. That's why I'm doing this coaching program in this guy. Because this is also, when it comes about technique or rhythm, it's like a sport also. So you need to have a coach. And these coaching series are very nice because there people can advance faster. Now the one thing is that we need translations. Translation means that you apply kind of a imaginary translator there. When people said, well, I don't think we should count flamenco, why we should count, Gypsies never counted it, why we have to count everything? Translation, I cannot count and therefore I feel bad and I have to say, I think we shouldn't count. Right? This is one thing. Or, why the fretboard is clear on these guitars? I think I prefer ebony fretboard. Translation, I have never played one of these and therefore I feel bad because of this, and then I prefer to sleep tranquil thinking that the ebony is better. Right? Or, why Simplicio has the other sound pots here? That's ugly. Translation, I have never played one of those also, and I feel very bad that you're playing 200 in this video. So then I try to invalidate others. So you have to understand when some people is watching there, they are not seeing you, they are seeing themselves only, able or unable to do the thing, right? So if they are not actually, this is a kind of a digital narcissism or something, right? Which, by the way, some people accuse me of this, which I don't have that, because all what I made and all these videos, I do it for you to learn, for people who is interested. And if you're interested in learning this, I made and I dedicate much time and effort and energy into these recording videos for you. I don't come back home at night and then sit there in the sofa and say, okay, let me watch how nice I play. Okay, put my video. No, I don't do this to see me there. You see, that I do for the students. I don't want to see me play, and I know how I play. You see, if I do something here, it's for you, to make you play better, because my success is to make you play better. That is my payment, and that's the reason why I do what I do. Now, of course, some people there, which is very much into the inferiority complex thing, which need just a psychological treatment before they try to face the fact that they are unable to do something. So they cannot see you, they see themselves only. They say, this guy is playing this thing, I cannot do it, so he's wrong. That's the easy escape, right? Therefore you have to apply this translation thing, right? The translation of this. Why you should count a falsetto? We should not, because nobody does it. This is the problem. And then because nobody does it, or because everybody do not do it, they think it's right. Check this logic. It's like if I say, because everybody drinks Coca-Cola, it means this is a healthy drink, because many people do it. No, that's not the thing. So because everybody, or most of the people, or 99% if you want, do not count in flamenco to learn the falsettos and this, does that mean that not counting is okay because nobody does it? No. So maybe everybody is wrong, drinking a bad drink and unhealthy drink, or right, and it's famous and everybody do it. But that doesn't mean this is good for you. That's why we have to here put the intelligence and understand this. What is one thing and this is another thing. So these are two different things, right? Of course, it's a pyramid stuff, and only. That's why we have 9 levels. Means I have many students, many beginners students, and then less intermediate, and even less advanced. Why? Because not everybody tolerates the voltage, electric shock you have to get to study properly something. You have to put a lot of effort and be able to challenge yourself every day and to compete with you. And if you don't do that, you will quit at some point. In fact, one day Paco said, which I was very glad to listen to that compliment, because I was one of the very few, that some friends were saying, remember this guy from Japan, he married, this other guy from Australia, he start an enterprise or a business, and then he quit guitar like that. They were saying about friends who played before 20 years ago, and then they quit. And then Paco said, well, that I am not amazed that someone quits guitar because it's difficult to play. He said, but what I am amazed is that Ruben Diaz is still here after 30 years. I met him when he was a child, And he's still trying to do this now. This is what is amazing, is that this guy is still here. Not the others leave. Someone quit the guitar, that I see it every day. But if someone stays there, that is difficult to happen. Therefore, of course, there will be less advanced. And what is advanced student is people who is open mind, knows of inferiority complex or bad vibe at all. That's why they got advanced. Otherwise, they will not get to the advanced thing. Unless you become free from this bad ego stuff, you cannot play well anytime, because you will be thinking, I'm great, I am playing very good, but how do you dare to tell me this? How do you dare to tell me don't rest the thumb? Like, everybody does it, everybody drinks Coca-Cola, and that's right. No, that's not what is the thing, you see. So you have to apply the translation. So when people say something, I don't think we should count. Translation, I can't count, and therefore I sit down. So this is a translation, right? Therefore, you have to interpret, and also observe that some trolls and some people out there, they don't see you when they are watching actually. They only see themselves, just like all these beauty guru, you know, these beauty guru ladies there, which show how to do combing with the thing or putting makeup for ladies, right? And when someone there, imagine just some 50-year-old lady or someone there watching that in the TV or YouTube, and then they don't see the beauty guru actually, they see themselves, or in this advertisement thing, how it's used, that someone sees a thin girl, a thin attractive girl, and the fat woman there, she sees herself like that with that dress or that product they are selling, right? This is a very obvious thing, of course, you know. So they are not seeing actually the person, they see themselves, I wish I can be like that. Or some is bad intention and then they will throw off the stuff, right? Which means they are just, with me they have no success, and in fact, even when right now they have like 3 months without attacking, so I should do another video saying that what happened, why you forget about me, because you know what, the more you troll the stuff, the better I become. So I need you to keep your business of finding fault where there is not, and I miss you. Right now I have like 3 months and nobody's attacking, so I feel weird, right? So therefore, with me, because why I can deliver Jackmate in one move to trolls is because I prove what I said, every inch of it, and I challenge them back, like, okay, you said that, I play it. In fact, if you don't agree with what I am saying now, and you are a troll watching it, I challenge you to play and count what I did, and along with your comment of disagreement on this video, please post your video of you playing, counting and playing with the metronome as I did there, and also with the hand clappers. And if you can do it, I will admit my defeat publicly, I promise. I give you my word. So, but if you don't prove what you are saying, and play it and just talk, then I will not even waste my time on that, right? So this is just to address different audiences, because not everybody is favorable also, of course. Many people, you know, Paco de Lucia was attacked like anything, also by these traditionals. Where he lived? He lived in Mexico for 30 years. Why? Because he did not like to live in Spain, because of all these kitsch people do not understand what he was doing. And he did so much that he reinvented. At the end, they accept him somehow, some hypocritical or other not, but at the end they have to do it. Told me, yeah, you're right. You know what? I know some people said, I still like the old Paco de Lucia, right? Because it means they don't know the real Paco de Lucia. They want Paco de Lucia, which is same of the same. That's why there is one saying that people like new things provided are same like the old ones. So there is nothing new there, right? Therefore, that we have to be aware also, of course. And then once you become able to hold the challenge to be better than you and to compete with you, then you become an advanced player. I'm not the teacher. I'm never saying I'm the teacher or I'm great or anything. I'm saying I am a messenger here Paco said, this is black, and I said to you, this is black. That's what I'm doing, only. The teacher is him, right? That's the real master. And I am student too, probably. Let's say advanced student, because I have 30 years doing this or more. But still I am a student, I have things to learn. So why I'm giving the lesson is because I know where you are, I passed through there, and I know what you need to improve. Just that, this is the only thing. So therefore, my advice is that you become very serious and try to compete with you, and stop wasting time also, trying to learn things just by seeing. And if you want to play, then play seriously. You can also practice 5 minutes a day, but properly. And 5 minutes is better than 5 years of wasting time. And of course, I also understand why all these people, they did everything wrong. From how to put the string, where to put it, the posture and everything, what they did. If they have 15 or 20 years playing wrong, of course they hate us, because they will see, we remember their failure, our own existence as a proper technical player, as proper rhythm, mastering it, etc. That remembers they remembers their inability to achieve. So of course they have to do it. But that's not our problem, that's their problem. I cannot do anything about it. I can also try to help, but if someone thinks they know how you will help, you cannot help. So there's people who think they know and they don't know. There's people who think they know and they know. There are others who think they don't know and they know, and there are others who think they don't know and actually they want to learn, right? So many different varieties of people. So we have to see in which category we match and then go there. This is all the advice I can tell you. And if provided you become this positive and this much objective, because when we put this is talking about objectivity. Actually, when I put this thing, I have to play with that. Unless I am, this is the parameter of objectivity. That's why they fear this challenge, because nobody can do it. It's or very few, and it's difficult. But I am sure if you are just enthusiastic and keep trying, even 5 minutes a day with the proper speed and the proper heart, you will get there for sure. And I will make sure that you get there.